What's going out there, guys? So what's going on? So basically, I wanted to go live to talk about my skee ball game that I have received. Kind of mixed reviews a little bit about it. First off, you would think that they would do like a stronger 2x4 leg. The piece that goes down the center here is very strong. Very kind of a little bit more heavier. And then the rest of it is just like crap plywood, basically put together. They do sell this at Walmart. It is going to require you to be able to put things together. And when I say that, do I ever mean that? So here's just some of the instructions. I want to kind of go over that with you guys kind of quick here. You know, they're just like little sheets of plywood, basically, not even real plywood. It's just like that, you know, garbage stuff that they sell at the mills once, like leftover pieces of wood, and then they just kind of glue them all together and stuff like that. So they kind of just break easy. So you do have to be kind of careful. The company's good as far as sending you out stuff in the unit, sending you out pieces, that kind of thing. This retails for about $400. That's what I spent on it. This is the product here. So if you guys have, you know, any questions, please post them down below and I can answer them for you. It does actually keep track of the balls in your score. It has a 30, a 40, and a 50, and a 20, I believe. And the parts aren't really numbered, so you don't know where stuff is really going. So, you know, it does require, you are going to need two people to put this together. The wood kind of breaks easy when putting in screws sometimes. And the company's pretty good about sending you out replacement parts. But let's go ahead and, without further ado, give this a shot here and see how she works. So it has a button right here up at the top, which is basically start. So as you can hear it playing, it's got a black light up at the top there. So you're gonna hit this again though, so that it knows it wants to play. It comes with 4 balls. So you're just gonna. It's got a counter. As you see, it counts the balls. So let's see if I can kind of put you over here. You guys can kind of see this a little bit more. So as the balls roll down. So that's what you want, is to get those 50s right there. Yeah, so basically, you know, you've seen how the balls roll down. They actually come back pretty decent. There's a back you have to put back together on the back there. But I mean, the pieces of wood aren't just made all kind of good. As you can see, it's off centered there because it's in my basement, so the floor is a little off centered as well. I think they could have done a better design with designing the legs. They're just slabs of wood that you kind of put together. You know, the lights and stuff up there are kind of cool. They could have put an on and off switch up there at the top to kind of turn the game off. There's really not a... So there's really not like an on and off switch for the game, which there should definitely be a on and off switch for the game. The assembly instructions can be kind of a lot to go over or get used to. You are going to need a power drill for this. It says to use like a hand drill, but man, your hand will go crazy if you keep on using that. Number 23 is like the crown molding, ball return board. So like a lot of these pieces are all just like plastic in here too. They're not like, you know, if you're thinking you're gonna get like steel or metal or anything. Especially these brackets, you know, they could have made metal. Those are even just made out of plastic crap. Kind of break easy. Number 25, you're probably going to need more of. They break easy too. I had some issues with number 25, those little pieces of wood. 3 of those. So the screws are all numbered on the boxes, which are kind of nice though. So that's pretty easy. The thing in here that's probably made the best is this little guy right here. Is number 36 for whatever reason. I mean, it supports the game and it sits on top of that little stand that you make. So that whole entire thing is like the stand that's back there. Actually for the game, as you can see. And it actually keeps players 1 score and player 2 score, which is kind of nice. You are going to need some room for this if you plan on, putting this in your house. So just kind of heads up on that. So this is a unit that you aren't going to move, in case you guys are wondering, hey, this is a unit that's going to be able to, can I move it around? You're pretty much going to set it up probably, and where you're going to put it is where it's going to be at. I wouldn't recommend moving this unless you've got a couple guys, maybe 3 guys. 4 to even be safe, 2 down here and 2 back there, so nothing breaks when you're kind of moving it. I would suggest getting the extended warranty on this guy as well. So we'll kind of go over some more of these directions here. I'll kind of go over what I found challenging as well. So the biggest thing with this was there was like no screw holes, and nothing was really numbered, so you knew like what pieces went where and what to do with those pieces. So the side pieces were kind of challenging here because it didn't say like which way to kind of basically put them. These are the longer pieces, number 15 and 18. So you're going to want to look at your board, the way that you're going to roll the balls, on which way you want the 2x, where you want the start button to be on which side, and make sure you kind of just pick that side. And you're going to want to make sure that that wire that goes all the way through, it's already basically through for you, but it comes out at the end, so you can hook up the game to the back of the scorekeeper. So that should be kind of interesting, to say the least. And I followed exactly like how it shows here in the directions for applying these slabs of pieces of wood here. These are just all like slabs, and those are the actual legs, as you can see down here. You see right here, those are all the legs parts there, and they're just not really, made that secure. As you can see here, these are all the legs, and I mean they could have done something else. That's ridiculous. This comes from China, I'm guessing. Like, why didn't they just make one big fat leg? It would have been too heavy, too much for the box, and the box that it comes in is huge. And you got to be careful not to over drill these screws, because you only get so much of a area to be able to screw them in. And that's for the ball, where the ball is kind of rolling down. So you don't want to go through anything besides these pieces of wood, because you're going to drill those into those screws into these 2x4s, whatever you want to basically call them. So it shuts off apparently after a while by itself, which is, I guess, kind of nice. Right here is the middle of those braces I was talking about, number 25. If you use screw number 40, they just kind of break easy. You're definitely probably going to just want to make your own little dividers to go in the middle there. So, yeah, that was a little bit challenging when those keep on breaking. You only need like 3 of those apparently. So, and if you guys have any questions, about this gaming piece, please post down below, and I'll try to answer the best I can for you guys. Like I said, though, their customer service is pretty sweet. They'll just send stuff right out to you. So, but there goes my full review on this. And that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, guys. Later.